There we go. All right. What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. Today I am joined by a recent Marshall Thunder and Herd commit quarterback Peter Zamora. Peter, how's it going, man?
Everything's going good. How are you, man?
I'm doing pretty good. Can't complain. So you popped up on my timeline yesterday. I believe yesterday was the day you decided to make a verbal commitment to Marshall. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And if I'm not mistaken, you also got the offer on Tuesday, I believe, just the day before.
Yep, you're absolutely right.
So tell me a little bit, kind of what played into your decision to commit to Marshall so quick. I know you got offered with FAU, Florida Atlantic, 2019, I believe, so about a year ago. Tell me a little bit, what went into your decision to commit to Marshall and why you chose to do it so quickly.
All right. So the reason why I committed so quickly is that Marshall definitely checked off a lot of the boxes for me. With guys like Coach Huff and Coach Cramsey going ahead and coming from great backgrounds and doing things that I had great interest in. I couldn't let an offer sit on the table for that long, so I definitely wanted to take advantage of
Yeah, you mentioned Coach Huff having a good background that he came from. I believe he just left Alabama where he won a national championship. Do you see him as the type of coach that's going to bring that winning mindset, and do you think it'll be more of a mixer of maybe what Coach Saban brings, or would it be kind of his own unique style and twist to things?
Now, I feel like he'll definitely have his own twist, but at the same time, football's all about culture. What culture you bring to the team is what is going to be expected later on. So if a coach brings a winning mentality and a winning culture, the team will follow, and they'll definitely go ahead and follow with open arms. Who doesn't like to win? Everybody likes to win, but at the same time, it's whether the team is willing to accept it and follow through with it. But with Coach Huff's mentality, I think the team will definitely do so.
Yeah, you're going into a program who's already pretty well established. I think this past season they finished. I'm pretty sure they only had two losses to UAB, and then another loss right before that to the at the end of the season. So you're going into a program that isn't necessarily going to be in a rebuilding stage like a lot of programs are now when they get new head coaches. So what are you looking forward to most with playing under Coach Huff, and then just playing at Marshall in general?
I think I'm just ready to go ahead and get to work and start slinging that ball around, start going ahead and inserting myself into the program, inserting myself into the offense, and doing whatever it takes to go ahead and bring a ring to the school.
Yeah, absolutely. Now you mentioned slinging the ball around a little bit. Just talk about your high school. What kind of offense do y'all run in high school? Is it more of a spread, or some guys run a wing tee? What offense are you used to running?
Now, I'm definitely been running the spread for my entire life, getting the ball to my hands quick, and if the defense wants to come up and try to protect underneath, I'm ready to get that ball fly downfield. I've definitely never been afraid to go ahead and throw the ball 100 times a game if I have to. But yeah, I'm a guy that's not afraid to spread it around and go ahead and pick the defense apart.
That's awesome. Well, I'll ask you this. Something that a lot of people don't really do a lot of self-assessing. But if you had something to work on going into your senior year and before you get on campus in 2022, what's something that you think you need to work on in order to improve your game, and something that you're going to be focusing on heading into your senior year?
I would say definitely going ahead and developing my game more with my legs, going ahead and taking advantage if a defense is in man coverage and they have my back and they have their back turns to me. I got to be able to go ahead and take off and get as many yards as I possibly can with my legs. So I guess developing the second half of my game.
Yeah, that's something that every quarterback needs to have, especially nowadays. If you're able to run the ball or scramble or utilize your legs, like you mentioned, it's something that's going to make you very dual threat like and give a lot of problems to the defense. Um, well, you're joining the Conference USA, um, you know, the conference, I guess, in 2022. Is there a team that you're looking forward to playing, or maybe another team that you had an eye on, or a stadium that you're looking forward to traveling to?
Well, growing up, I grew up in South Florida, so I have a lot of friends that I've signed to Florida Atlantic University. So I definitely look forward to playing against my former teammates.
Now, who did you speak with from Marshall? Was it a couple different coaches that recruited you, or was there one coach in particular that you had a lot of contact with?
It was definitely Coach Huff and Coach Cramsey.
Now, were they recruiting you before Coach Huff got there, or was Coach Huff kind of had you on his radar while he was at Alabama, or how did that kind of relationship start?
No, it was all quite recent actually. It just all happened so fast, and it was definitely while he was still. It was definitely while he was been at Marshall. So it was definitely over these past couple weeks.
Well, that's good, man. I'm glad that it speaks a little bit about you when a new coach comes in. You're one of the first guys that he offers. It speaks a lot to what kind of player you are. But talk to us a little bit about for the guys out there that don't really know what it's like. A little bit about the recruiting process. What's it like getting home from school and getting letters or getting phone calls from coaches, and then the visits to campuses and camps and things like that. Tell us a little bit about what it's like being a Division I recruit.
So there's different ways that coaches will go out and I guess recruit you. You have some coaches that will go ahead and take their time and I guess just kind of like bait you in from as time goes on, texting you from time to time and sending you the nice little edits. And then you have some coaches that actually want to pursue you and go ahead and go at you hard and kind of just do it more in a short time span. They want to really let you know that they want you now and they want you here. And then on the other side, like how I said before, you have the coaches that take their time, kind of take their time to offer you rather than just going right at you right away.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, last question I have for you here is kind of we're living in unique times. You're from South Carolina, I believe. Is that correct? Yeah. So,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
what was this season like for you having to play with COVID? Was it like a complete 180 from what you're used to, or was it kind of business as normal?
There was definitely they had its times where things were different, where teammates had or not teammates, other team opposing teams had to sit weeks out because of COVID. So we had a couple games cut short. But when it comes down to me, I kind of treated it as business as normal. I'm not gonna go ahead and let something I can't control affect how I'm gonna go ahead and pursue the next level, which is college or in the NFL or even just this past season. I'm not gonna go ahead and let something that I can't control go ahead and affect my future.
Yeah, that's something that one of my coaches, Blaine McCorkle, used to always say, and Carson Stewart as well. I know they kind of tune into this every once in a while, so they always told me, control what you can control, and if you do that, then that's all you can do. Um, well, I'll leave you with this. Have you won a state championship? And if not, what do you need to do to get one before you exit the high school scene in South Carolina?
Unfortunately, the teams I've been on, we have not won a state championship yet. We have come close, but we just got to go ahead and get over that hump. And to do so, we have to make sure we go ahead and we hit the ground running right now. So when the season comes around, we're already in full rotation. We're in full motion. We should be almost, I guess you could say, we should be working as if we were in the season right now. So when the season actually comes around, it's easier. It's a lot. It slows the game down a lot for us, so we can just go ahead and do everything with muscle memory and do everything second nature. This is when we should be doing the thinking. So when the season comes around, we shouldn't be doing much of it.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I wish you nothing but the best going into your senior year. Hopefully, you'll get a ring. Me personally, I never could make it out of the first round. Uh, I had to play a couple tough teams, but maybe you'll finish with better luck than I had. But I appreciate you taking the time and joining me today. I wish you nothing but the best of luck your senior year, and as you get closer to that arriving on campus at Marshall. Again, appreciate you tuning in. Thanks everybody for watching this video. If you're a Marshall Thunder and Herd fan, this is Peter Zamora, quarterback, who will be joining you guys in August of 2022. Just be sure to leave a thumbs up on the video, hit that subscribe button, and follow us on all social media.